Hi ladies, it's me, Jennifer. I'm going to do a quick little video for you and have a little fun with it on how to trick people into thinking you have beautiful natural nails. I just thought I'd do this little spoof on, I don't know if you've ever seen Jenna Marbles videos, but they're really funny, and the first video I ever saw was how to trick people into thinking you're good looking, and I thought that would be a great title for this for your nails. So anyway, I was inspired to do this because I get so many messages saying, oh, I'm just jealous of your nails, and I really don't say anything back to them other than thank you. And I just have to admit that they are not my nails when I do my swatches. I'm constantly changing my nail tips. After about maybe 3 or 4 swatch pictures, they start to disintegrate from the acetone. But they're very thin the way I do these, and they just blend right into your natural nail, so it just kind of looks like a nail extension more than a tip or something bulky sitting there. And they're not as damaging to your nails as having acrylics. I cannot stand acrylics. You have them on, you decide you want to take them off, and it's just such a hassle to get these darn things off. So these are really easy to use, and you can do them very quickly. So let's get started. I'm just going to tell you what you will need. Pull this a little closer. You'll need an emery board or nail file, preferably with a heavy coarse grit on one side and a buffing, like a light, very light grit on the second side to buff it smooth when you're done. And then you will need 10 nail tips. I always just do 5 because this is my working hand and I never put any nail tips on that. So you will pick out some nail tips. These are just the kind that you get at Sally's. First, let me show you how horrible my nails look. And these are my real nails. They're very short. But before you start, you may want to push back. I use the emery board just to push back my cuticles and trim up with a little nipper. Here's some nippers you can also get at Sally's. They're very sharp, and they're good for clipping off just the ones that are hanging really long and loose. You don't want to ever cut your cuticles too short because it'll damage them and they'll grow back thick and ugly. So what you'll do is you'll get these nail tips that come in a kit from Sally's. Or also, for some of your nails, if they fit, you can use the little nail wheel, these little tips on here, and just break them off. So for 2 of my fingers, I did use those. And then what you'll do, this is really fast. I'm going to try to do it really quick for you. But you'll also need the nail glue. I use the brush on. I like that a lot better than the kind that you just kind of dot on with a different applicator. So you'll take your emery board and gently rough up just the very ends of your nail, just so the glue and the nail will adhere a little better. You can do this kind of quickly, and ahead of time, before you rough them up, you'll want to pre-measure the nails. They come in different sizes, the widths, so you'll want to kind of set those out and get them ready so you can just glue them on. After you rough them all up pretty good, you don't want to rough them up where you take a lot of layers of your nails off. Just enough so they'll stick, and then you brush off or blow off any excess. Then you'll take your nail glue, and you don't want to put too much nail glue on. Just dab it a little bit, brush it on from corner to corner, and just at the very end, you'll take your nail tip, fit it on to the very end, and hold it there. It doesn't take long for the glue to set, but you want to hold it on there for a few seconds just so it kind of grabs. Okay, and then Voila, there's one very long nail. Okay, then you'll go to the second one. Do the same thing on each finger. Again, you don't want to lift them up too quickly, because then it'll just pull up, and then sometimes when the glue sticks to the tip and dries a little on your nail, then it's harder to get it to stick. So just be patient and have it on there just for a couple more seconds. Let's go to the third. I needed to get this done today because I'm doing some more swatches tonight and photos, so I want to have my nails all prepared and ready to go. It's really funny because when I've put these on and I do my swatches, when I'm out, especially at this one particular restaurant where I know the waitresses and waiters very well, they're amazed. They grab my hands and they say, "Are those your real nails? Oh my God, they're gorgeous." And I'm sitting there just kind of chuckling to myself that, no, my own nails look horrible. These are tips. But I don't get into that with them. I have been able to grow my own nails a few times. But I just find, you know, with so much stuff I do, and especially when I was younger and my 5 kids were little and always into things, and it was just so hard to keep from breaking the nails. And then I was finding that I was using one tip at a time to kind of replace my broken nails. So I just kind of keep them short other than for my swatches. And if you see the timer, you'll see that this actually goes pretty quickly. So once you get them all on, that was pretty quick, you'll make sure your glue is tightened back up so it doesn't dry out. You decide what length you'd like, and you try to make them all uniform. I like them all maybe about with a 1/4 inch overhang or free edge there. And I like them squared off. So there's the one that I cut. You clip each side, and then what I like to do is just bend it up and then twist the rest off. And then you clip the very end to kind of square it off. So I'm almost done here. It's not going to take me much longer. And like I said, these are so much easier. When you're done, you can just take them off, soak them in some acetone, and they'll get real gummy and just come off really quickly. And it doesn't damage your nail anywhere near having acrylics. So then you'll just file the ends and the sides. Okay, and then this is the key part. Right here where the tip meets your nail, it has a little ridge there. So you'll want to buff it down. I use the coarse grit in the very beginning, just a little bit, but I try not to get it onto my regular nail so it doesn't damage it. Just buff that down. And then you'll feel with your finger how smooth it is, and if it needs a little more, you do it again. Really buff the sides. Then you take the fine side of your emery board and you will buff it even smoother so it completely blends in with your own nail, and you will not look like you have any fake nails on at all, especially when you get your base coat on. And then I just round the edges of my squared off nail, and you can see there's my thumbnail. Let's see if it can get a better picture of that. So there's one, and then you just go along all of the nails the same way. And I'm not going to make this video real long for you. You know, you get the point. So I don't know if you can see how that looks. It's very smooth from the cuticle all the way down. I don't feel any ridge at all, and it's very durable. And then I just finished this up with some cuticle oil. I use my Shimmering Wonder Beauty cuticle oil. It's pure almond oil, natural almond oil, I should say. And you just rub that in, and just make sure you use like a paper towel, not a cotton ball when you're about ready to polish your nail, because it'll have the little fibers that sometimes get stuck in the polish. So just use a piece of paper towel and some alcohol. Go over your nail bed so it's very clean, dry, and free of oils before polishing your nails. And that'll give you a really nice mani. So there's that little video. You can see the difference there and how my nails look now. Voila! I hope you enjoyed this, and this was, remember, how to trick people into thinking you have beautiful nails, natural nails, when you really don't. Thank you.